and welcome back. If this is the first one of the series that you're watching, you need to watch the others that came before this one, and the links are in the description box below, because I am talking about Advanced Reader's Copy, and in this particular video, I'm talking about Battlestar Suburbia by Chris McCrudden. So imagine if the internet declared its independence and along with every other machine that has a motherboard in it, disconnected themselves for human beings and said, peace. Go on, take care of your badass selves. Bye! What would happen? And this book explores that through the eyes of the protagonist. One average Joe, his name is Darren, is launched into an adventure through no fault of his own, and he picks up a young woman who is a cleaner of machines because she's got nimble fingers and the machines are like, fine. It's a machine brothel place where humans touch their innards. With the help of her cantankerous mother, a bread machine with her own ideas, and some ancient cyborgs, they must survive the wrath of the machines and defeat the overlord, which happens to be a smartphone called Sonny Erickson. It was hilarious, okay? It was funny. That was funny for me to read. First of all, the names were hilarious. The names were so funny of the places because they only have human speech and human ideas and human pictures with which to create stuff. So when they name something, they use the words that human beings use, and they use them in really interesting and funny ways. I enjoyed that. I loved the backstory of the internet deciding that, you know what? I'm done with human beings and machines. If you want to join us, come on, let's go and leave these humans. It was a very interesting thought experiment. I also loved the origin story of the cyborgs. And I can't tell you much more of the things that I loved in this book. It was so interesting and so funny. But if you're interested in reading some of my spoilers, please visit my Goodreads. The link is below. Some of the things that I didn't like about this book have to do with the fact that I'm a technophile, and I'm an optimistic technophile who believes that technology is great for us. It's good. It will help out our lives. We don't have to do the mundane things, and we can conduct thought experiments, for example. I also did not enjoy sort of the idea of what it is that makes a woman beautiful. And I understand there are things attached to femininity. There are hidden cravings within all of us to attach ourselves to a particular gender in order to understand ourselves better. But what makes a woman glamorous? Not the things that they said actually do that. So finally, there was a ridiculousness. Fine, this is not giving away the plot at all. It's not ever used as a device. It's just something that they talk about where they say the machines cemented over the water so that there was no more water that was showing anywhere. How? How? We have so much more water, surface area, than we do have land on this planet. So how much lime are you going to have to mine, and how many rocks are you going to have to crush, not only to cover the waters with cement, you need metal, you need over the Pacific Ocean? How? And those are just the oceans. Imagine like Lake Victoria or Bwandungi. How will you cover Bwandungi? It's a crater lake that is quite literally bottomless. Fine, it has a bottom, but it's so far down. How you gonna build those pillars, Anyway, I found that to be quite ridiculous. And there were a few instances where they would say something and you're just like, how? How does that work? Really? The bread maker is making a loaf for her radio husband. Okay, apparently radios eat bread in the future. Now, even with all of that, I really enjoyed this book because it was funny, it was hilarious. There were moments in there that were quite unexpected, and I'd never read a book like this before. I didn't know who Chris McCrudden was, and not that it matters because the book was interesting anyway. I loved the premise of the book, and I loved the background of the book. The fact that the internet is independent and the machines are independent. And even they had a... Wait. I almost gave a spoiler away. People who are interested in what the future of technology could possibly be, with a weird, bad, funny twist to it. If you like a fast-paced adventure where the good guys win and the villain loses, then this book is for you. I enjoyed it. I gave it 4 stars out of 5 because, you know, you can't put cement over all the bodies of water in the world. You can't. It's just physically not possible unless we're mining asteroids from which is possible. Maybe that's what they did. So if you have the opportunity to, definitely pick up this book. Publication date and availability will be in the description box below. This was the 3rd book that I was talking about, and I still have 2 more books. Go ahead and subscribe and come back so that you can hear what I think about book number 4.